and gentlemen, and welcome back to Space Engineer's Not So Survival episode. Well, here's what I've been doing. Since we grinded down that ship, we have quite a bit of resources, and I wanted to see how close we were to building the ship you see behind us. This is going to be the mothership, the best ship ever. A ship that I designed years ago and have spent a few hours redesigning to modern days. Oh, my hand finally got unstuck from behind my back. So, I am nowhere near finished, but I have got quite a bit of work done this episode. That's the grandmother ship. We don't look at that. It's all of its holes. That's not what today's episode is going to be about. So, we go into the hangar. And there has been a lot of expansion. I still need to paint it. I just used some the new paint job, seeing what it looked like. That's going to be the control room. These are actually thrusters that you see. What's confusing about this is everything from this wall here used to be, well, a wall. And now I've added it to be hangars. So like this used to be an airlock I'm going to have to do something with. So there's quite a few things work I have to do in this hangar bay, but it isn't my priority. I do want to get this control room done. So how the control room works is you go over here, click jetpack, you click space, and then unjet. Oh, I messed that up. So jetpack, space, unjetpack, and you get in. I have not found a better way to get up here. I didn't see using a piston thing to do it. I might in the future though. But I want it to be in the middle here so I can look out. Okay, another thing. Basically, what you see here, I'm going to try to copy here. But as you see, there's a lot of randomness I'm going to have to deal with about it. But let's just get down and continue our little tour. These are all used to be air vents, but again, kind of had an issue. I'm also going to have to go into them and put them into a group. So this control room will be able to pressurize and depressurize the hangar. But we do have a defense shield, which I'm 99% sure counts as oxygen. So we'll have to see how that works. But let's see, where do we want to start? Let's start from the front of the ship. So we're gonna go down this very, very large ship all the way down to the front of the nose, which will be 2 jump drives, a lot of batteries. So this is 3 blocks thick and 3 blocks long and 4 blocks wide. See? So tons of batteries. We have 2 assemblers and 2 refineries, fully upgraded. And that's basically the nose here. We go into this section. We can come down here. We got 1 of the 2 gravity generators that powers the ship. We have hydrogen and oxygen tanks. Ignore the yellow, that was a mistake. Yeah, I accidentally clicked shift paint. So this is where all of our hydrogen and oxygen is. We go down here past the yellowness, and also this was another accidental shift thing, which is hurting my eyes. Let's just go back that. Painting this ship's gonna be another problem. Again, yet another door into it. These used to be nothing but crew quarters, but I gutted all the rooms and put hydrogen stuff into it because this ship now has some hydrogen thrusters to make it better. Here we got 3 cargo containers and a little Gatling turret. I am gonna move around those Gatling turrets and add some, take away some. There's one there and there. We have a little room here, don't know what to do with. We have another one identical that side. There's no windows, there's not really much to do. I might just add gyroscopes. I put gyroscopes in where I can find them. We're back to the other side of the ship. So the other side of the hangar. So we're gonna go up here. We're not gonna go look at that yet. We are going to go. Got a little window going out. 1 muffler up, and you get the this room. Now what this room is going to be is, once I go into it, I'm gonna add another door here, I'm guessing, maybe. But I want this to be the hologram room. So we're gonna have matter of fact, do I have hologram? Holographic table. Will this work? Eesh. I believe that I had a mod in here that had a really good holographic thing. Where is it? This doesn't have multiple things, does it? No. Rocket Future doesn't have anything. Okay, well, long story short, there's a table that's super small that does holograms. And I would rather have that than put these down because these are huge and bulky and take up half the spot we have. So we're going to have holograms of all of our ships. So we'll have Prometheum, the Hangar ship, don't have a name yet, some of the fighters that we have, and maybe even put some of Smokey ships in here, you know. This is a confusing area. So this is going to be the captain's quarters, and this is going to be the like first officer. But we have this hallway that leads to nowhere. And the reason why this leads nowhere is because this used to lead to the part of the hangar that didn't used to be the hangar. We have a Gatling turret there, and yeah, so we'll have to figure that out. But let's go into the engine room. Okay, so I need to put more command centers and things here. I have a lot of internal designing I have to work, but here's our little engine room. We currently, I only place down large reactors because that's all that's more than what I need to build for this. Gyroscopes, anywhere I could find, put a place. I need to add some there. Oh no, I did that so I could walk underneath and through here. See? If I want to be down here for some reason. Getting a lot of lag for some reason, probably because I'm recording and uploading and playing Space Engineers. Anyway, in these areas, I'm thinking this could be the shield. Well, one of these could be the shield mod. Well, I have two shield mods, and I don't know which one I want to use. But long story short, we can put cargo containers, hydrogen tanks, smart reactors, whatever you want in these areas. Going back, we have the back of the thruster area. So these are, oh, I forgot, I need to connect these hydrogen thrusters to the main grid. So these used to be ion, but now they're hydrogen, so I need to add a little pipe system from there going up here and to here somehow. That should be fun. Wasn't meant to do that. Also, that's space, so I'm going to have to, after I put them down, stick a little wall like so to well, block it off. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do that with y'all since I'm here. Then I'll have to smooth it out and make it look better, like make these angle blocks and whatnot. So anyway, I'll work on making the back section here possible. I wanted the hydrogen because hydrogen's like so much better than ion. Like a small hydrogen thruster is better than a large ion thruster. Okay, so yeah. That's basically. Oh, I did not show you the bridge. That is not basically the ship. Let's go to the bridge. So you go back here, and to well, this is the wing section. So here we go. We have some of the modded cockpit blocks in here. Some panels that don't work. I don't have anything. Oh no, no. This can't do. Still can't do. No texture, thank you. There you go. So we're gonna add some blocks here in cockpits, and I'm gonna add panels here, here, and there. I just see we have lots of room for these little panels to stick. I also want a holographic table here to blueprint this ship. And then the main shield emitter. Now that's something I have to figure out. But I'm gonna figure that out after I build the ship, I think. So let me get out of the ship. There's no quick way out from the cockpit. I might want to actually make a quick way out to go from the cockpit to, well, outside the ship. Besides going down 5 flights of stairs. Anyway, so outside the ship, finally. Like I said, I did get a bunch of hydrogen, and these are actually connected. There's a piping system going from there to these, so that's good. Those are oxygen generators, so that's also good. I put in the new thrusters. Eventually, I might want to do hydrogen, but the challenge is this shape of these were designed for this, not hydrogen. But these, I can switch to hydrogen if I wanted to, but I don't think I will because I don't need any more forward thrust. That's for sure. Here's the hydrogen going down, and vice versa. There needs to be a turret there. Looks like this area was damaged for some reason. This is the cockpit section. These hangar doors here actually close perfectly. But again, I don't have the control system to do that. I have a lot of interior designing I'm going to have to do. But there is a shield thing that I've never used before. Where? Shield, propeller, shield emitter. I understand how this shield system works, but the other shield system is airtight. I'm pretty sure it's dark star. Here we go. Where's the shield itself? Shield enhancer, shield marshaller. How's that marshal? What's that thing? This. Is that it? Shield controller table. Shield emitter. Which one of these is what I need? Well, I don't know. And I'm thinking I might just stick it here or something. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. I think this is it, right? Station shield emitter. Interesting. So, right there, I think. If that works. I have no idea how these shield stuff works. Is there an access point here? There isn't. Well, luckily there's one right here. Control panel. Station shield emitter. No, this can't be. No valid controller. Do you need a controller? 9. I don't know what emitter is. Enhancer. Emitter. Shield controller? This it? Is this upside down? No? Does that work? Shield controller. Shield controller table. Does this work? Shield frequency. Oh, okay. Can I go back to station shield? On. Emitter type station grid compatible false. Controller link false. Controller buzz false. Line of sight true. Is a backup. So this is a station emitter, and I need a ship emitter, I guess. So I need that. Apparently. Yeah. Yeah, actually. Let grid bypass shield. Sure. Is there a way for me to control this? I'm going to have to try to find a video on how this works, or ask Smokey or something, because I don't understand. But I want it to be there, and I'll have whatever's necessary. Oh, by the way, the cockpit, like 2 layers of glass. Isn't that cool? I thought it was cool. Anyway, so we'll do the shield thing, and it'll kind of do this, and hopefully it's will be airtight. Then I'll also probably do the second shield just because that'll be a lot of power, but I have tons of space for power. And if I need more power, I can add the Azurus or whatever power mod, which means I'll get better batteries and stuff. So we're all good there. I need to work on this. I need to work on the bridge. I need to work on the command center, and I need to paint all of it. But after all of that, I'm going to have to make a blueprint of it and see how many blocks. It should give me a list of blocks, and that way I can get all the components necessary to build this wonderful ship. I'm also going to have to figure out some type of automatic or automated like ship printer that's big enough for this. I may not be able to get one that's big enough to do this wing section, but I might be able to get one big enough to do the middle section, and then I can do the wing section by myself. I can do that by hand or with a ship. Yeah. But I'm also thinking, never mind. I don't know why I'm bringing that up. Anyway, so I'm gonna get to work. I'm gonna get that done. It won't be today because I'm going to get off actually right now and go eat dinner and relax. But tomorrow I'll be back onto it, and we'll see what progress I can get done. So I'll probably will even get Smokey on here and let him show me the shield thing and see what advice he has about the whole how to design this. We designed this. Anyway, I'll see you in a second. Hello guys, so welcome back. I am on my creative, no other way around. I'm on my survival world server. I don't know where I am actually. So here we are. I finished, well, mostly finished the remodeling of the Prometheum. I don't have a kitchen or a rec room, and I have ideas what I want to do about those. I need to work on the hangar a bit more, as in a paint job and a little more flush, and also the Stargate room. So there's a few things I need to work on, but nothing I need to work on creative. I'm adding things, not replacing things. So I figured I can just, well, not start the process, but get ready for the process, because the ship's like, what was it? 30,000 blocks or something crazy, 40, 50, I don't know, something absolutely insane. It has like 4 large reactors, so we're gonna need to get some parts, that's for sure. Do that, I'm going to have to go scout out asteroids to find out where the best place is to park our station again, and kind of go out with my limited range mining ship and go get some stuff and refine it. So if anything eventful happens, I will start the recording and explain or whatever. But until then, I'm just gonna do all the long, grindy work. That's probably gonna take me days. So, I'll see you in a second. Hello, guys. So, totally if anything eventful happens, I'll make a clip of it. Well, something definitely eventful happened. So, Smokey decided to do a surprise visit. I was out there scouting some asteroids, so I turned my ship around and was coming back here, and right when he arrived, I had a little accident, as you can see from all the smoke and fire. I almost cut off the entire fuel section, which would have been very, very, very unfortunate. Also, there was a little accident with the Gatling turrets and lag and the space being haunted, and Smokey's wonderful new ship that he came to show off is now half a wonderful new ship that he came to show off.
He betrayed me.
Yes, apparently I did. But what little is left of this ship, it is quite awesome, isn't it? Look, a little interior, as you can walk around in, has a nice interior small ship door that works, and all these nice, looks like something extra out of Star Citizen. Very, very good. Got some scrap metal floating into the cockpit. You know, everything a ship needs. You look from this side, you get to see what it's actually supposed to look like. So good. Yes,
there's a me standing on the ship.
Yes, we're still dealing with glitches, so. Anyway, so we would just relog the server and kind of seeing what's left and repairing. Again, I'll update if any. on whatever thing is gonna happen next. I don't know. So I just wanted to show you guys this before I fix it. So see you guys in a second. Hello guys, welcome back. So I fixed the tunnel. I reconnected the systems. I got a new ship out of this whole experience, but it needs a lot of repairs, so that's gonna take me a minute. But that's not
Right.
Yes, you see, he can't get the ship back because that burst of bullets that went straight through his ship took out all of the key systems, including the jump drive and most of his reactors. So he transferred ownership to me, so now it's mine. But what we're going to do on this episode, the end of this video, is get the ship ready to leave and go towards his base. Because let's face it, this part of space is nothing but death and despair, and I went to some of the asteroids nearby and there's literally nothing there. The place is a wasteland. So it's time to move on, get some new scenery. So I have my little weird control station here, and as we now know, we have to turn floaters, all of them, completely off, or else our ship doesn't know what to do with itself. We should have plenty of hydrogen. We only have 1% power for some reason. What's our batteries doing? Control panel, batteries.
Well, you have plenty of uranium now.
Yes, but no reactor on the station itself. But anyway, we can add one if we need to. Let's go to info and convert to ship. We are now a ship, I think. Oh, it's taking a minute. Nick's ship was not connected, so I just kind of tapped it. Love tapped it. We're all good here, though. Let's go ahead and try to move this ship. Does it have landing gear? Why does this ship not have landing gear? Do I make landing gear or just leave it here? Doesn't have an antenna, so I guess I'll make some landing gear. I'll be right back when this landing gear is made and I can actually leave.
I don't even know how much uranium I have left on the base.
Okay, landing gear is locked. I'm gonna have to turn all the thrusters off. Does he have the hotkey for that? He does. Thank goodness. So you're off. Let's turn all your thrusters off.
You have 60 uranium? The new ship that I stole have. Two on that one. I'm sure this Aztec, that Asgard ship has plenty of uranium.
What's great about having this ship is all the programming's already like done. You have everything in the control panel,
Yeah.
so I don't have to fiddle with it. Okay, guys. So we're back. His ship's landed on, and we're moving on. I'm gonna put my mouse on max setting because we only have like 3 gyroscopes moving the station. So let's slowly move it in a direct intersect course to, Smokey.
Yeah.
I'm deciding what's the front of my ship and what's the back of my ship. I don't honestly know. The cockpit's facing this way, so that's what we're gonna do. Though I honestly think it's supposed to be the other way. But who cares? We have the same amount of hydrogen thrust on both sides. And yes, this is as fast as this thing can rotate. It's very slow. It's 0.12 meters a second. As you see, his base is just under 2,000 kilometers away, so this is definitely going to take me a while. I can go 500 meters a second, but not advisable considering that asteroids will spawn in last second, and I would rather not just decimate this entire station. So, we're going to have to be generous. So I say we will go full thrust for 5 seconds, and however fast that takes us is however fast we will go the rest of the way. So, inertial dampers is off. Go slightly below the signal and full thrust in 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 seconds gets to 50, so I'm actually going to at least get to 150, which is going to take longer to stop, but we're going to get there faster. And 150 meters a second reached. We have a smoke trail from 2 different places, but we're off. The station's moving. We're off. I'm going to Smokey.
Excellent. I look forward to you arriving so I can greet you with the same hospitality that you greeted me with. Don't
Okay.
worry, I know how to use the Pleace button. Yes, I promise not to lure you into a false sense of security and then blow up all your share stuff. I almost will.
I'm going to get there and say, open the shield. What? I don't know where the button is. The shield? My turret's on. The shield's up. Yep.
What do you mean that the ship I captured is gone renegade? I don't understand.
What do you mean this ship in my hangar is on autopilot? I don't understand. Why is it shooting at me? Yep. I know how this is going to end. But guys, as you can see, this is going to take a while. I might even go to full 500 meters a second and accept the risk. After saying this, I'm going to immediately take a copy of this station.
That's
So,
alright. I'm using my 3D printer to print off a new ship.
yes, he has his fancy technology and all of his resources plotted out. He's in the plentiful zone while I'm out here in the waste zone. Anyway, guys, that's definitely going to be the end of this episode. The beginning of next episode, hopefully I will be at his base and not at the side of an asteroid. But we'll find out. So, thank you guys for watching. And Robert Royale and Smokey are signing off. Bye.
See yous.